run it back. Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Jag talk it. I eat, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall. I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go. You don't slap that. Money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gonna make you fuck like a limbo. She said she not a, she an.
But seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, 180. 45. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Leonard Floyd, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing is Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is fielded at the 27. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Touchdown, defense. 25, check 25, 70.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Benjamin's got it. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or two short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going with Lindsey. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Lions will take over.
Also over here. 319. You can't hang.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 1st down, Stafford here. Past the 20. Gets this one to Hill. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
258.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing now is Rodgers. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Blue 60. Here we go. 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Hey, Foxtrot. You ain't doing nothing today.
45 is the Mike.
Stafford on third down. He is going to find Hill here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Blue 60.
On first down, Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13, Stafford. This is the tight end fan. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Hey, Haywood.
From the 50, it's Stafford. He's going to look for Allen now. That's caught inside the 20. A big gain of 31 on third down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 16, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Forbeth, the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On first down, Rodgers completes it to Hardman. A gain of 6 there on first. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers flush to his right. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Now it's Lindsey, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Stafford. He's got Allen. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing again at Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Reuben Foster picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play call.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 23-yard run. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. His guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
43 is the mic. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And going deep for Hill. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. And even 50 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Philip Lindsey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. I got you.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Hey, alert 3.
Hey, check 26.
53's Mike.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And my goodness, another interception. picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
61, match box, light.
From the 27, Stafford. Going deep for Benjamin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
54.
Now on 2nd and 13, Stafford. He's got it complete to Perkins. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Yellow 80. Yellow 80. 22.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Open man, it's Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10.
11. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
From the red zone now, Stafford eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Monday.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Double right.
Stafford. Flush to his right. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Matthew Stafford saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Forbeth, the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too showed.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
It's 2nd down.
Recon, 132-5.
Here's Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again. Jerry Hughes, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Rashawn Gary. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.